Hi friends, it's Tiffany from Acre, but really now I'm Tiffany at Bainbridge Blooms. Okay, so this video is a year coming. Can you believe it? We purchased this property a year ago, and I wanted to kind of show you all my hard work because I've done a lot. We've done a lot. I've had a lot of help. I cannot believe what this property has turned into. I mean, look at what I'm standing in. I'm standing in a lavender field surrounded by clover. I guess we could start there. So when we first originally purchased this property, I said I want a lavender farm for making all the soaps, and I'm making it happen. So let me start at the beginning. Matt and I bought this property last June 2022. We didn't know what we were getting into, I guess is the first thing I could say. This property had not been touched for at least 40 years. It's fully wooded, lots of poison ivy, yeah. And I was naive enough to think, oh, I'll just chop some trees down and plant some lavender. Right, oh my God, what a project. So I've learned a lot in the last year. I have had to work very closely with the Bainbridge Township, which has been pretty wonderful. They've been really helpful because I don't know what I'm doing, and there's a lot of regulations. I had to get a culvert installed because you literally couldn't drive onto this property. I had to get a driveway installed. Then I had to get a parking lot installed. See my parking lot? But before all that could happen, I had to cut trees down. So I've posted videos of all of that stuff, and we are finally, I mean, we're making really good progress. So what's the big thing is I now have a farm stand that is open. So let's go check that out. So we have the driveway installed. Now the farm stand's open. I got a shed delivered, and we have a farm stand. Look at how cute my little farm stand is. I'm gonna find some video and show you guys what this property used to look like before we did anything. Now, but this is the farm stand. I'm bringing my flowers from the Acre. I grew these flowers and made these bouquets. Look at how cute they are. Our farm stand is just a shed. Not just a shed, it's a lovely shed. I have a chalkboard sign on it. I mean, I'm really proud of this. We've got some Lysianthus that I need to clip. And these are all extra lavender plants that we didn't plant in the field. So I'm gonna be selling these, or I might plant them in another place on the property once we get more space, because I'm literally out of space, out of growing space. So let's go in the farm stand. I'll show you this first. Today we have some dried herbs. It's a little sparse. We're still getting there. I've been making focaccia. If you follow me online, you'll see I'm obsessed with focaccia right now. We got a little basil and mint, my collard greens, and got some more, and my fresh garlic that I just harvested. You saw my video about that. We're selling it here at the farm stand. And then look, we've got all of my salves, my soaks, lavender, amazing, and all my soaps. So this is a 10 by 10 farm or shed. We just painted it, and it's not my farm stand. I got a lot of work to do, but it's gonna be really fun. And speaking of farm stands and things we got growing, let's talk about it. So we have over 300 lavender plants planted already. There's 8 rows of 25 in the lavender field. And then up front here, I have more lavender growing here and on the other side of the driveway. And I have sunflowers growing, and now I have pumpkins growing, and now I have mums growing. So we're potting up mums for the fall because I love fall. I want to sell mums. I want to try everything. This year is kind of a trial and error experiment, and I think it's kind of fun. So let me show you the mums too. These are the mums. that we potted up last week. Thank you, Sean and Katie. My brother and sister helped me a lot. There are 400 of them, and they're all different colors. They're doing really good right now. Let me get my shadow out of there. Look at how good they're doing. These are all gonna be for sale in the fall. We might have a little fall festival here on the property. They're happy little moms. All 400 of them are doing good. So that's something we got going on in the property. This section is our next section we're gonna start clearing probably in the fall. We're gonna start clearing this way because I need more space. So I'm sure many of you are wondering, what is that structure? Yes, that is the chicken coop that we built out of pallets. And that is now a tool shed. Unfortunately, the chickens got attacked and did not survive. Just trying to be real with you guys. So for the time being, we're not going to have chickens on this property. We're using it as a tool shed, and the tiller is in there. So that is what it is. I mean, I guess that's farming, right? It was a big thing when I was all sad and depressed. 3 of them survived. I do have 3 at the quarter acre. They're doing great. I'm gonna incorporate them into the quarter acre flock. So we will have eggs eventually at the farm stand. But I was all depressed at the loss of all my chickens, 16 of the 19. And I was talking to my friends at the farmer's market, and they're all like, "Oh, you're a real farmer now." We've all had that happen. So it's sad. It's really sad, but it's reality of farming. So we're gonna take a beat on having animals on this property. We're gonna concentrate on lavender. We're gonna concentrate on herbs. I want more herbs. I wanna make teas. I wanna make culinary salts. I wanna make all the things. And flowers. I mean, flowers just bring me so much joy. And at this point, I just wanna be happy. Who doesn't? So that's what this property is going to turn into. We still have a ton of land. I still have an 1.5 acres that I can develop back here. You know, it's still, I mean, it's beautiful in the summertime. I can walk back here a little bit with you. Fortunately, there's a lot of poison ivy on this property, so we're gonna have to combat that and figure that out. But she's really pretty in the summer, and we still have a lot of space to grow. I mean, look at this. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up. I just wanted to show you guys what we have going on here on 1 year later, and thanks for watching. As many of you know, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you should subscribe and like my videos.